Wow, what a cold stare, huh? Like,
Oh,
well, that ending always gets me, but this intro always puts me in such a mood, like all the moods, like all the moods. I love the music. I love the undulating waves, like the thank you, mocking media, wherever you are. Like, still, bam, never going to change this one. I love it. I love it. Well, welcome, Cass. It's nice to see you. It's been so long.
yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah, Juju, Mouse. It's nice to see you guys here too. Yeah, you
It's
guys are
fantastic to be here.
fantastic. Oh, that's nice.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm hyped up.
uh-oh. A hyped up bee is a problem, people. Believe
No,
me.
it's not.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We'll leave it up to them to decide. I know. But actually it's good. Hope you're in a good mood. How you doing, Mousy? You feeling good?
I'm good. Best I
Mm.
felt all week.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad. It's like
Yeah.
that's a really good to hear. How about everybody in the chat? How are you doing? Are you ready for the weekend? I mean, it's like with Saturday, you know. Yeah, Karen, I'm
Yes.
glad that you like my intro because I love that intro. I think it's cool, and at the same time, I think it's hot, like hot, hot, hot.
Do you know
Like
that
this.
was the first time I've ever heard the intro with headphones on?
Mm-hmm.
Totally different. Like you can feel it in your
Yeah.
You can feel,
core when
yeah, among other places. Yes, core is one of them. Yes,
yes.
Juju. Yes, like there's something about that music, right? In the waves, in the yeah, it gets me every time. Love it. Mm. I'm glad you felt it.
Well done, mocking. Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah.
He's always good at making you feel it.
I wish he was here to hear you say that. I'm sure he could appreciate the compliment. I'm
There's
gonna.
no
Yeah,
there's
somebody.
nothing there's no is it in yet type with him.
Mm-mm. Oh no, no. If mocking's there, you know it. Like you know it. Like there's no.
Just so you know,
Yeah, yeah.
he loves cupcakes and worms.
He does love cupcakes and worms. And well, this yeah,
And
yeah.
if you feed him, if you do the deed first and then feed him afterwards, that's better than reverse.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could work both ways.
Oh,
Like.
that's how I got his attention because he we're playing around in chat and I was like, we could do that first and then you could feed me.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, that that type of girl.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you're a feed me after. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
All
just
right.
feed me
So
whenever.
hey, that's an interesting poll. Hey, I mean, if that's the
Before,
direction we're
after,
gonna.
during.
Okay. So
Who really
okay,
want? Okay, so serious though. All
Mousy, are
seriousness,
you a
who
before, after, or during girl, woman?
Probably an
who wants to
after.
be full? Who wants to be
Hmm.
full while you're trying to get it done?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. You can't,
Like,
you feed me, I'm gonna go to sleep.
it, yes, well, both. I'll probably go to sleep, but like,
Yeah, but
who
I'd
wants to
rather
be
go to
full?
sleep after one than the other.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I'm a kind of all of the above because, like, if it's not a heavy meal, I'm been known to like prepare a nice little snack ahead of time and like set a room, like prepare a room for the duration, like with all of the possible things that you might need, like a tray of snacks and beverages and whatever. You know, it's a nice way to spend an evening or a weekend or
Yeah.
a few days. You know, well, I
Make
don't
it
know.
day.
Mhm. Yeah. But there's also, you know, oh, before anybody sends me a note,
Excellent. You remembered yourself?
I I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I might be a pod person tonight. I don't know. I don't know. I did. I just remembered myself. Yeah. I don't know. Like maybe it's finally getting in there. I'm even getting correct congratulated in the chat. Oh God, I'm finally getting this YouTube thing down. But how about you guys in the chat? Are you we're talking actually, in case you didn't get the vibe, we're talking about food and sex, of course, because a lot of times we're talking about food and Yeah, like,
This time we just
matter of
label it
fact,
mayhem every other
yeah.
stream.
As a matter of fact, those of
Yeah.
you that know me, I talk about food and sex all the time anyway. So like this is nothing new. But anyway, but I like I said, I could go either way, except for a heavy meal. I like Mousy said, I don't want a heavy meal before
Yeah,
because I don't want to fall
exactly.
asleep during. Like I should not fall asleep
Well,
during.
when
That
you're
would be
too
really bad.
full, you don't got the energy. You need
Um,
energy.
you know, and you just like feel bloated. You just don't feel your sexy self. You know. Mm. But
Exactly.
afterwards, I could be ravenous. You may have to feed me. Yes. But that could be fun too. Padding off into the kitchen and cooking together can be a great thing. Yeah.
Cooking together is one of my favorites.
I do love it. I like cooking for people, cooking with people. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. I like food and cooking. I like to make people happy with food. I think everybody's heard me say that before. It's a
Yep.
it's the part of my nurturing personality that I honor. Like I could just make people happy with food for the rest of my life and it would be okay. Yeah. I don't know. Nobody's talking about sex or food in the chat. The chat. I think we lost them. Oh, come on. I know you people have sex and I know you eat. Like, come on. Like, come on.
Do
Like,
you
let's not
combine the
try.
two?
Yes. How do you combine the two? If Fishner said food is sex and sex is food. Okay. I get it. True. Could be.
Food for the
And then,
soul.
of course,
The spirit, the soul. Yes.
and then you have,
Everyone knows.
the sexy food, the food shaped like, the sexy parts. That's always
Yeah.
fun.
I think you could turn any food into sexy food. Seriously, like if you set the mood or you, yeah,
There's some people like they need to get some because they're cranky. It's either they need
yes,
food or they need
yes.
sex or
I
both.
want. Yes, this is when you throw Snickers at them, and if that doesn't work, you just call Tinder or something and just send them some. Okay.
Snickers always satisfies.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what they do with that Snickers. And some of them piss me off so much with that crankiness. Like I'm ready to tell them what to do with their Snickers. I really am. But like I'm behaving. I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna be a good girl. Yes, I know, Liz. We do have to say that, yes, quiz and autistic show brought it up too. And I don't know a lot about this yet, but Matthew Perry apparently died from drowning. Okay, and it's a bit sad.
They're thinking from what I read in chat, possibly in the jacuzzi. So I wonder
Well,
had too many to drink or something. I don't know. We'll get find more. Find more out.
Just spending
y-
too much time in the jacuzzi can make you pass out,
y-
though.
well, if you
Oh
have a
yeah.
heart condition, like, because I have like a skipping thing, not like a serious, like, I'm not like, you know, on the road to what or anything, but like I have a skipping, so they tell me like when you go into like a sauna or the whirlpool where the water is heated and there's all that steam, that it could be really bad for your blood pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is, oh, it's everywhere. Oh, it's a hot tub. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't that
He,
old.
no, he's only
Mm.
54. He's
Yeah.
54 years old. It was
That's
around 4 o'clock today in Los Angeles, which is around 7 o'clock here, in which was only a little while ago.
yeah.
There are no sounds of foul play. It looks like a home accident. But he does have a lot of he's had problems with
Addiction.
addictions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was wondering that too.
He had trouble acclimating to his fame, into the schedule and stuff when he was younger. But they don't say there's any signs of it, so we don't know if he was drinking or whatever. I mean, it's not that uncommon to have a drink by the jacuzzi, or in the whirlpool, or even in the pool. If you own a pool, you're hanging out, you know.
Um,
Jacu- I
yes, I
don't
can say
know.
I do that on a regular basis.
Yeah, like when I have access to the pool, I do it too.
Mhm.
Like so, it's quite relaxing. So anyway, we do feel terrible about that, but Matthew's gone so young, yeah, apparent accidental drowning of some kind, you know. But
Shower beer is a real thing, fish nerd.
what shower beer? What's that? You get a really hot shower going, and then you have a cold beer.
Yeah.
Wow,
I've never done that.
You
I've done.
do it.
I've
It feels great.
now I've done sauna iced vodka, but I've never done shower beer. I guess they're kind of the same thing, but in a very, I guess, the way
Inverse.
it, in a pretentious kind of way.
Exactly. And I believe
Sorry.
it sums up our personalities. Like, I'm more of a shower beer broad.
And I'm a sauna iced vodka.
If you-
But am I Juju? Because I could just as well get down with the shower beer in the right company, actually.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, it's not like I can't go sauna ice
I mean,
vodka.
wouldn't
I
you?
could,
You could,
I
right?
couldn't
You
do it.
could.
Nope.
Yeah.
but my
Yeah.
everyday go-to would, well, not every day,
Wait,
but
you're not gonna do either one, Cass? Really? Like, what would
I
yours
couldn't do
be?
a sauna. Like
Okay.
because
Would you
it's
do?
just it's too hot in there. No.
Okay, so what about
I'm
the
sweating.
shower? Okay,
Oh yeah, shower is different because you can always do like
so you could do
warm
the shower
water.
beer. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do the sauna with the iced vodka. Yep.
well, what do you drink if you're in the tub?
Actually, what I
Hmm.
used to, I took my tub out, but the last time I took a bubble bath when I had the big tub was I usually used to light a candle and drink a nice glass of red wine, and I would even, nerd that I am, big ass bubbles and all kinds of stuff in the water, a big tray there, and I would be reading by candlelight with a glass of wine and soak until I was a wrinkled mess. Yep, I loved it.
I do
Loved
that
it.
too.
That's
You-
the whole
you
reason I got a garden tub.
Yeah, do you read in the tub too? Like, cause I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so
I have a basket that I keep beside the tub that I throw either books and or magazines in.
yeah,
And I'm like, this is strictly tub material.
yeah.
And if I'm feeling lazy, I pop on an audiobook.
Right. I've listened to music too. Like I put on one of my favorites was I I I liked some old stuff but I liked the Neville Brothers Yellow Moon. I just like the backbeat to this song here that's on this intro would have been perfect, And I also liked Robbie Robertson Somewhere Down the Lazy River. I must have played that a million times. Or Phil Collins or some bull.
See, I have a jacuzzi tub, so the music does not work.
I built, and then when I did the bathroom over again and foolishly took out their tub and put in a walk-in shower, although the whole room is like a shower now, and it is kind of nice. It has a bench and it has all these, handhelds and massaging stuff and everything, and it is nice. But I do miss the bubbles in the soaking. But I did put speakers in, so you can listen to music while you shower. So
See, that is nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, the jacuzzi tub, you can't. It's too loud.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have a jacuzzi. I just had a big soaking tub. Like I didn't. Well,
I
no,
mean, that's one of my favorite ways to spend the evening now. It's just
No.
in the tub.
no. If I have to do it again, I would put a tub in there somewhere.
I will
But I
one
have-
day have a tub out in my garden. That is my goal.
I mean, outside. Really?
Yep.
Okay, that's a poll. Would you shower or okay? And I'm not talking the enclosed kind. I'm talking the open kind, people. I'm gonna put I'm gonna make you guys work in the chat today. I'm gonna put a poll up. Would you shower?
Oh, that's not too bad. So they're just pressing
Or
yes, no, but
bathe
it's
in the
selecting.
great outdoors. Now, I don't mean like the sheltered ones. You know how, like, because I live in the beach, I live on the shore. And a lot of our homes, especially right near the shore, like we're a block away, have an outside shower. It's got like you walk in, but 3 sides are closed off. Nobody can see you. It faces the back of the house, and you shower all the sand and everything off
Yeah.
before you come in. Not that kind of shower. I mean an outdoor shower, like to the open. Like,
Yeah.
Pool
I would shower
actually
in that.
Has one of those, but it's not enclosed. It's just shower off. And
Well,
a
it's
big
not like
convenience.
I'm
I don't
showering when
understand
I
why they
have
did
20
that.
people over.
Yeah.
There
No,
would
this
be
is
an
true.
indoor private one too. I'm like,
But
hang out.
that's no fun.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the 20 people.
That
Really.
does.
You know, it depends on the 20 people. It might be totally appropriate with certain 20 people, you know, and it might not be with 20 others. Like, you know, well, I could see myself in the great, like, I've always wanted to shower. Like, I've always wanted, like, you know, you always have the skinny dipping thing, right? And I do love the great outdoors. I do take my vacations quite often in the hills or the mountains of either the Catskills here in New Jersey or all the way up to Lake Placid in New York with the bigger mountains, you know, Whiteface and all of that. But I always dream of, like, you know, you go skinny dipping and then showering like at the waterfall, like, and just like behind the waterfall. You know, I
Yes.
don't know. It's like so romantic, like that big crashing waterfall coming down, and then just like it's right there in front of you. But there's always like this little indent behind it, right? There's always like either in the movies they put like a cave there, so all kinds of things can happen. But like usually there's an indent or there's like a big space back there. But yeah, I would like to know. Would I or have I? Would you and have you? And if you have, tell the story in the chat, Fishnet. I wouldn't. If it's a good story. Yeah, I like stories.
Well, since we warmed up
Yeah.
to, aren't we supposed to be looking at some funny or not so funny
Oh, do you want to
costumes?
see? We could look at Halloween costume. I mean, it is Halloween,
Costumes
and I
gone
feel
wrong.
like I even wore a mask today, although I'm still myself. But I have
That's
to.
barely a mask. That's just like your raccoon.
That's heavy eyeliner.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
what that's like I don't know how to do eyeliner. It's like clown
That's like if you
eyeliner.
asked me to apply eyeliner, I'd be like, I don't.
It's like, okay, I'm
You're
putting
not
that
really
over
hiding
thing
yourself.
things not to ask Juju to do. Help me with my makeup. Check.
Correct.
Okay, put that
I
in
just
that
hand you
column over
cherry
there.
chapstick.
Yeah, yes, that's it. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear makeup. Eyeliner on me is just like it is like Halloween. It's like trick or treat. I'm wearing a costume. You know, having had to wear eyeliner since going to, you know, doing the work 9 to 5 treadmill thing. Like,
Yeah, I didn't even wear makeup to work. I'm like, meh.
I wore
I
bare
never,
minimal.
yeah.
When I say eyeliner, I remember, you know how you used to just put a little bit like in the corner of your eye over and that's it. Like not the big eyeliners that they do now with the
Yeah, I just do my, even just my makeup in general is just eyeliner, mascara, and I darken my eyebrows. That's about it.
hmm
That's all
yeah.
I do.
Mm. I never used to when I was younger the eyebrows. Like I was lucky enough as a redhead that they came in a little darker, like a little
Yeah,
more
I'm a
brown.
blonde.
I wasn't blonde, so I got away with it. But my eyelashes were like so pale, but they're stained now. I actually, in my 20s, got my eyelashes dyed, so I didn't have to wear mascara. You can actually do that.
That
Yeah,
seems incredibly dangerous.
No, yeah, well, you have to trust the person who's doing it, actually. But no, they
Well,
put
now you
like a,
can get tattoo
you
eyebrows.
you can actually get
I would never do
tattoo.
that.
You can tattoo your eyebrows on. You can tattoo your eyeliner on, Mrs. C too. Like, which is, I think that's dangerous. That's like right on the
Nah,
lid.
no, thank
Like,
you.
what if they puncture your eye? Like, oh yeah, you know. But
That's
the
like I'm
dye,
already blind out of one eye. I don't need to go
mm,
blind out of the other one.
yeah, the dyeing of the eyelashes wasn't that dangerous as long as you go to somebody that really knows what they're doing, and they cover your eye and like, and then there's silk between, you know, the cover in your lashes itself. You know what I
How long
mean?
does that last for?
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
question.
I would tell you that they're permanently stained. They were very, very pale, like a blondish red, and now they are dark brown anyway. And they were black when I had it done. But it doesn't thicken them or anything or curl them or do anything like that. It just made them visible so I could see them.
But don't
To,
you think they just got darker with age?
they may have, but that's what I say. I couldn't tell you how. I never had to do it again after I did it the one time. So like it didn't fade.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember like back in the early 2000s how the super thin super thin eyebrows were like in.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
gee.
so
I-
ugly. I hated do. I
I
never
don't
I
did.
know, but I don't like the current eyebrow trend either.
I
What's
don't do
wrong?
any
What's
of that.
wrong
I
with
just
normal
darken mine.
eyebrows? Like, why
Yeah,
can't they just leave them alone?
that's what I just darken mine. I don't do any like thing crazy. I just darken them because they're blonde.
Mm.
That's the only thing I do. But
Mine are
I
dark,
had
so I
a,
don't do anything. And
I
I
had
waxed them
a,
for long enough. Now I'm like, I'm out.
oh
For
yeah, see,
little
I'm not even doing
eyebrows.
any of that. I don't pluck them or nothing like that because we can't see them anyway. So what's the point? But I had my cousin's friend's sister had, when she was like 16, shaved her eyebrows and then did the tattoos with the super thin. And
Oh,
it was
yuck.
so ugly. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I
I
think
guess,
that she did the eyeliner, the lip liner too.
well, there's a big thing in makeup right now is those kits to, like, draw on your own eyebrows and
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
I'm
think it
good.
looks terrible. We were
I,
at a restaurant the other day and our server had that going on. And
I can only
I
imagine.
could not focus on any words she said.
I
Because all I
wouldn't
was
be able
looking was
to.
like, when you did that to your eyebrows, were you like, yes, this looks great? Like it was so distracting. And I felt so rude, but I'm like, man, someone who loves her needs to talk
yeah.
to her and say,
Yeah.
don't.
I
You know they're
do
not
often,
that.
going to. You know she's got those yes girls that like, yes,
yeah.
that looks so good on you because you know they want her to look ugly, so they look good.
It
I
just
know
looks so bad.
they do, and they think they're doing it like to look better, but like I remember, like I would always ask my brother and my friends and everybody like that what
That's
they
what you
think
gotta
about.
do. You gotta ask the brothers because you know the brothers are gonna be straight up
They
honest
are.
with
They
you.
were straight up. They were like, "Yeah, that one goes in a category." In like that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
If your brother tells you that they're putting something in a category, it's not a good thing. It's not. It's not. It's not flattering. They don't like it. They're
Yep.
thinking something about it. And I'm like, in other words, a lot that you didn't mean to say with those
There's
eyebrows you're saying. Like,
they're thinking on ways to tease you for the rest of your life.
yeah, no,
That is what they
actually,
plan on
they,
doing.
they could never tease me about the makeup stuff because I was like very well. If I had to go to work, they would like, oh, look, she got the mask on, like stuff like that, because I would have to wear a suit, and all of that. And if you know me, like, does that fit me? No, because you picture me in a 3-piece suit, like with my hair coiffed up, kind of like you call me the librarian, but like kind of really looking like an uptight, up business like librarian. But yeah, they would say, "Oh, there she got the mask on," but I never wore like heavy makeup or anything like that. Like you would think is a traditional makeup mask. No, but yeah, it just felt like you had to be presentable. You had to fit in. Like everybody looked like that there. Like you would
Well,
really.
that was part of my problem because I worked in a manufacturing plant. Like my office was out in the plant. So I wore jeans and a t-shirt for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I got promoted, they moved me to the office and they're like, it's business casual up here. And I was like, no, thanks. I'm like,
Mm.
I'll be still in my jeans and t-shirt. You're fine.
Because can you explain to me how that's not business casual? Like jeans is not business casual. Like I when they say business casual, I wear jeans and a blazer. Now that's business casual, right? And they're like, no, that's not business casual. So what do you mean? Like I
How
gotta
is
go.
that not? Like
Like I
that's
don't understand.
jeans are casual.
Exactly. We go, no, they mean khakis in a sweater. Period. Let me just tell you.
No, thanks.
Nerdville. But then again, this was for a computer consulting company at the time. So, like, I'm talking total Nerdville. They meant, oh no, we mean like, don't you own a pair of khakis? I see khakis. Like to me, like from the shore here, that was like a dirty word. I'm like, khakis? Like, what, you fucking kidding me? Like,
I like khakis. Every once in a while, I'd like to dress like a preppy nerd, though. With my little loafers and stuff. I'm
yeah,
like, this is my look today.
I think I did once for Halloween, but that's about it. Like I had jeans, but like, and nothing against khakis. Y'all wear them, that's fine. Like, but I'm from the shore. I wear jeans for casual and shorts or nothing, in the
Khakis,
summer.
I never liked khakis. They never looked good. I never felt they looked good on
No,
me.
no, I
I
don't
can
think
never.
I
I'm too
can't.
short for one thing,
Yeah.
so I have trouble finding anything that is above the foot that I don't have
Mm.
to hem.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only 5 foot, so I feel your pain here.
Yeah,
I have
I'm only
never
5 foot
bought
too.
any type of trouser or pant that I didn't have to alter. Never.
Yeah,
Like,
it sucks. Like, and then because when I work in customer service, I get customers like complaining because they can't find any pants long enough. It's like, well, I'm the opposite. I can't find anyone short enough.
the
But it's like, what would you rather have though? Be able to hem it or be looking like you got some high wires on?
Definitely
yeah.
him.
High wire,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you know what
I
I
would
meant.
definitely hem, yeah. Because I like them a little longer anyway. I don't like anything like some of the new styles with it over the ankle and all is just uncomfortable to me.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that either. And I don't like the
I
skinny
think it's
pants.
just like as I came up, like wearing clothes and everything. I've not been like, and then again, I'm not somebody who actually pays attention to the trends and stuff like that. I do like certain things like that are new and that are coming out, but I don't make it a point to be on point with fashion trends or be that person that like has the latest and the best and the newest of everything or is wearing what is like coming off the runway. Just can't. I just, just not me. Like even if I had like all the time and all the money, I don't think I could. I like comfort over everything.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, were we gonna look at these
Oh,
costumes
yeah. Let's look at what other people get all freaked out about. Hold on.
before,
Wait, I
the
gotta grab
manager
it.
comes in and tells us to
Yeah.
stay on top of it?
I think the manager's on vacation. I don't think we
Oh,
have to
good.
worry about that right now. And it's mayhem. You
You
know
know,
the
you
rules.
never know. You
Yeah, you
never
know the
know
Oh,
with
rules.
the
he's
manager.
listening.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
he's listening.
He's listening and
He's
making
watching.
notes.
Yeah, oh,
Somehow
yes,
he
he
can
is.
timestamp in his head.
Oh, yeah.
What? He could I did
Like
not
he'll
know
be
this.
like, "We need to talk to Juju about
What?
13 minutes and
Mm.
15 seconds in."
Oh my gosh.
No, he's not that bad, but
I'm telling you, you think he's not there, but he's always there.
Oh my god.
You're listening,
Well.
Brilliant. Hi.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
Hi, Brilliant.
we love it, Brilliant.
he's gonna clip that now,
I
just so
would.
he can play it.
He's having a bad day. He's just like,
I
we
need to
love it.
clip Juju's voice.
Okay. First of all, I've got to put this link to don't forget to vote for the caption contest because we're going to
Oh
announce
yeah,
the
that's
winner
right.
at the end of the thing. Because I'm just looking at all the links I was supposed to put up to see, and that's one. And that's one of them. Okay. All right. Let's get this one up here. Let's hope this comes up good. I'm not Googling, but I am going to just share the screen here. These were some what Mrs. C was talking about is we were talking earlier about when you get an idea for a Halloween costume and it just doesn't come out like the way you thought it would. Okay. And these people that we're going to be showing actually put it up online, like and showed the world.
Like, why would
Like
that's
it
another
wasn't
thing. Like, why would you do that to yourself? The internet is forever, so let's judge these people because since we normally don't judge,
yeah.
let's judge.
But
Well,
Mhm.
they
sometimes you
obviously
get
want
your.
Mhm.
Sorry, Mousy.
It's okay.
I
But
mean,
sometimes
some of
you
them
get
are
into a
funny.
situation where you're like, this is so ridiculous. I have to share it with the world. Like, this isn't what I
Mhm.
pictured in my head.
Mhm. All right, here we go. Hey, KCG, nice to see you. All right, that link there is for the caption contest that was on the back of the community tab on the channel. Okay, let's see. All right, let's put this up. Ready? All right, first one. The team said they were dressing as dominoes.
Okay,
So
we
that
have to
got,
tell KCG. KCG, there's a man dressed like a piece of pizza, and everybody else is like Domino's pieces from the
yeah.
game.
And the rest of the
Well,
the rest of the gang is all dressed up as domino pieces. Like, let's talk about a miscommunication. Like, it's like,
I think you
whoops.
killed it with that pizza,
hey,
though.
I
he
think the
wasn't
pizza
wrong
is
though.
great. He's not
He
wrong.
he's
Domino's
not
is
wrong.
pizza. Like,
Look at
he's
his
not wrong.
face. He looks so happy as a little piece of
He
pizza.
is
I
he
think
is
he's got the
confident
best
in that
call.
pizza.
I think he's got the best part of the deal there. Those dominoes are a little boring, aren't they?
They
Yeah.
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
and clearly one person made all the dominoes.
True.
And
It
so
Why didn't
is
they
obviously
make
like
they
it?
probably,
half-assed. Okay.
they didn't make it for him on purpose. They knew he was gonna do pizza, and they wanted to make him
Hey,
fail, but he won,
Is
and
that
they all
yeah.
failed.
Exactly.
Okay, this one really made me laugh because I could picture this. You know how like you got your kids in school and they say there's going to be a costume parade, you're invited, and you're the only parent that shows up in costume.
That would be me.
Yeah. And all the kids are like walking, all over the place in costume, and you're the only parent sitting there. And your kid walks by and just does the face palm, to you as
But doesn't that make you a little bit love that man?
it does. I want yes,
Would-
What
that
is he though? Is he like a snake or?
It's a
I think
Slimer.
he's a Slimer. He looks like Slimer
Oh.
from
Oh,
Ghostbusters. It's hard to tell because his head is in the mouth and it kind of throws it
yeah.
off. Yeah. It's like
You're
Slimer
right.
ate the Ghostbuster. Yes, Slimer ate the Ghostbuster. There you go. Yeah. All right. But
He's with his
they're
arms crossed.
they're missing the mark, but it's kind of funny. I was told the theme was
I'll be
great.
right
And
back. I gotta run outside real quick
okay,
to get something. I'm
okay,
sorry. Be right back.
that's okay. So he was told that the theme was Greece and he dressed accordingly, but no. Everybody else is dressed as like, cool leather jackets and white t-shirts, sandy and leather pants and like, poodle skirts and whatnot. And he shows up in a toga. Yeah, no. Can you imagine being at the party the whole time like this? Like,
It
yeah.
kind of would be cool though, because I mean, you have an automatic icebreaker with everyone.
True. Fishnerd has a blow up dinosaur costume to embarrass the kids in grade 2. Do you do that often? Like, I bet you they just love you. Oh, I bet you they just
You just
love
show
you.
up to like a picnic in
I
the
like
park wearing that.
this is when you've got to start going to relationship counselor. This is me and Juju last week. We were supposed to go as bikers, but he didn't get the memo. It's like she's all cool like a biker chick, and he's like, I'm so cool as a biker racer dude. Like, the ones with their head down, the ones that are in the way all the time that are getting cursed at on the road. Like around here on the shore, we have a biking club like that, and they wear those little bicycle shorts and they do the whole outfit and everything. And they refuse to stay in line like 2 across. They gotta go 5 across. Into
Yeah,
the
that's what they
road.
do.
Oh,
I live on a route, and they all do that.
is that not rude though? Like they get a lot of heat for it,
I don't. They have the right
Mhm.
away.
See, Mrs. Key is that Mrs. Cassandra said she was running out for a minute, but what she really was doing was letting Mocking out of the basement.
She was.
Yay! I'm glad she let you out. Now you can have
Free.
some fun with the rest of us. Variety is the spice of life, Mocking. Just saying. But anyway, it's good to see you. It's good to see you here. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah. But that's just totally not cool. I don't think anybody really looks cool in bicycle shorts. I'm just saying, like it can be, but it can't be. I don't want to diss it, but here on the shore, like we throw things at you, people. They throw things at you.
The more I learn about living at the shore, the more I'm like, nope.
don't do it. I would say we're a bunch of what in the hell? Get off of my screen. What is this? Stop it. What's that?
Mine's been doing
hold
that
on.
too. That little Microsoft
What is-
pop up. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
like go away,
frustrating.
Microsoft. Way to get me to cancel. Like, go ahead, keep it up. I'll be out of there. Get out of
I'm
here.
back. Sorry about that.
I can't get rid of
Mrs.
it.
C did it. It's your
Uh-oh.
fault.
Come on, get out of here. Like, get out of here. Go away. How do you get rid of this thing?
Hit the X.
Oh, I'm trying to hit the X. The X
Well,
won't
stop
X.
clicking now. Just let it go.
Walking bow-legged, but oh no.
You're gonna have to get Control Alt Delete.
I'm gonna no control.
Control Alt
Okay.
Delete and task. Hurry before it kicks over.
I'm just don't know what to do with this
Just
thing.
Stop sharing.
Stop sharing and see
Yeah.
what happens. Okay.
Stop sharing. And then try to close it.
It's ridiculous. Why is it won't get off of here?
Autistic chill. Refresh it works for me.
Hold on. I'm
Come on,
gonna.
stop.
All right. Hold on. Let's see if it got away. Damn it. Oh, it did. Hey, Shill. That worked.
What did she say to do?
Refresh it.
Oh,
Yep. Hold on. I'm just trying to
yeah,
get
I
to the
need to,
screen.
like, I can't pull up chat because I need to refresh StreamYards, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. So I'm not doing
Okay.
it.
All right.
I'm
That's
just
good.
gonna, you guys just gonna have to deal with it.
All right. Hold on
All
one
right,
second
so we
here.
gotta go back.
We're coming back up in a second. I'm just getting it lined up. Oh my god! Like, and I'm cranking up as I go. I'm such an asshole. The stuff I laugh at. I gotta tell you. Oh god. Okay. I think I could bring it back up now. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Well, we were supposed to be Cleopatra and Caesar. Classic case of communication. Look at her
But
face.
was
Look
this?
at her.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah, yes, he
What
did.
did
And I
he
love
do? Go
him for
print
it.
that out.
Like, she has no sense of humor. Like, she's just like, really? Really? And I'm like, dude,
Well,
I think you're so funny. Like, get a girl
well,
with a sense of humor.
he's wanting to pour the white stuff on her later
Well, of
Oh,
course. Like,
for
and with
what
that
she's wearing.
he's
attitude,
got something
look
creamy
at
for her.
Yeah.
exactly and look at her face. If she doesn't get a sense of humor, the chances of that happening are getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
not.
Well, don't you
intimidating.
think it was staged for the?
No, she's not the look that's on her face. I've seen that look. Like, no, I don't think so. Like, no, she has no sense of humor about it. Look at her. If you look
Wait.
closer,
Did I miss that mocking media from the chat?
yeah, oh yeah, we know you ran to let him out. That's what you were really
Yeah, he
doing.
showed up right when you stepped away.
Oh,
Mhm.
he was waiting for me to leave.
Okay.
He's being
Yeah,
shy.
I'm making.
He's being shy.
No, I thought you went and let him out. That's how you got it. Anyway, I made her face a little bit bigger. That's serious, Juju. Look at that.
She's
Like
pissed.
that, she's pissed. Like that ain't playing around. Like that, I don't think. I think he's not getting none. He deserves it though. That's a cute costume. Okay. Oh no! I wanted to dress up my nephew. I'm tired. That looks like tax season, right, Juju?
That really.
That's so cute.
Now I know. Everybody knows we're really nerds now because, like, that is so fitting, like, to tax season. The end of tax
Anyone who has worked in an office understands that look right there.
right there. That's end of month, end of year. Got to get the books together. Like, I still have to do that during
Oh,
tax
yeah.
season.
He
Like,
looks so sad too.
he does.
Like,
It's like, is it over yet? Is it over yet? This poor kid. Oh my
That's the
God.
day after inventory.
yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
definitely, definitely. Hey, Commander. Okay. Oh my. Oh, this one is so sad and funny at the same time. Okay. 10 years ago, went to a party dressed as myself, 10 years in the future. Nobody realized it was a costume and they avoided me all night.
Oh.
Folks kept trying to rescue my wife. Joined some smokers on the front lawn. The party host saw me out there and came out to apologize for the noise, thinking there was like a neighbor complaining or something. But look at him; he looks like that was him 10 years in the future, so he doesn't look like that. I just feel so bad. Like I wonder what he looks like now. Like wow, like he tried to look. He stuffed his shirt and everything. I kind of feel bad. And then nobody noticed. They actually think he looks like this. Like he's like nobody see. Like this is a classic thing of my friends don't know who I am. Like,
Wouldn't
they
that
don't-
give you an existential crisis? I would be
it
like,
would be. I would be
first
like,
of all, I've needed to make some lifestyle changes.
do people even see me? Like they don't know who I am. Like apparently, like what the heck am I doing here? Yeah, yeah. Bathroom, I have to say, bathroom selfie pictures are often the most hysterical to me. If I see like the bathroom in the sink, I know it's got to be funny. Even if it's unintentional, it ends up to be funny. I don't know why. This one's kind of sad. I remembered that time I went to dress as cotton candy for Halloween and handmade my costume. Check this shit out. I have to make it a little smaller so you can get the legs in it. Wait. Wait, here we go. I made it a little bit smaller again. Okay, look at this. Oh my god. It's this little, she got like the little knee socks thing.
You know what I would think she was? Like a star or like a marshmallow from Lucky Charms.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Like I
No,
wouldn't guess cotton candy.
I would not guess
No.
cotton candy. I would guess Patrick's little sister, or I would guess a Teletubby gone bad. I don't know.
A piece of
You know,
candy.
but it reminds me of a Pez for some reason. Why does it remind me of a Pez dispenser? I don't know, but it does.
Because the neck's wide open.
Maybe it looks like something's gonna eject out
Just
of
a
there.
tablet's gonna come out of that.
Yeah, something's gonna eject out of there for sure. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I feel bad for her. She made it and everything. Okay, here we go.
She tried so
What's
hard.
this? She did. Oh God, what's going on with this thing? Oh, can you see my computer going crazy? Like, did you see what it did?
Yep.
It's got a mind of its own. I think it's possessed for Halloween. Oh, this is sad. Okay. Happy Halloween from your local discount Jedi. I'm also the only one dressed up at work. Oh, that's sad. Did that ever happen to you guys? Like they tell you like you can dress up for work and then you're the only one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Cass, I didn't realize you
Sorry.
fell out, boo. I was on a different
I,
screen. Sorry.
I accidentally hit back.
No, that's
Whoops.
okay. That's okay. Well, you ever dress up for work? Like they tell you you can dress up and then you're the only one? This poor girl. I don't
Oh
think that's
yeah.
too discount Jedi. I mean, it's not bad. Like most of them
It's
kind
not.
of look.
No, it's not too
Yeah.
bad.
No.
But
Well, and especially since you have to sit in it in your office or your workout all day.
yeah,
You
who
know?
wants to really be really dressed up? Yeah,
I
when we did that kind of stuff before we went all remote, everyone dressed
mhm.
up at my job. Like
Well,
everybody did.
they often did for different things. They would have stuff like that, but I would always make sure I didn't have any meetings that day. Like I would move stuff around. Like I'm not. Yeah.
See, I am like the bah humbug. I do not participate in things like that.
Well, if you're a team leader, you kind of like had to like so. This was funny. My team said we were dressing as pirates again with the language here, people. Like, yeah, yeah. Thank God he had a pocket. Well, okay, why did he have a patch in his back pocket? Like he was prepared. Wait a minute, he was a pirate.
Exactly. He did it on
And,
purpose.
and where the heck did
Yep.
he get that
Yeah,
patch? He
he
did
knew.
it. Like he's a joker. He's the funny guy in the group. Yes, he is. Him and
He's
the guy.
the funny,
Him and the
not
guy
funny
on.
guy.
Yeah, him and the guy on the end. Does everybody know somebody like that that does the thumbs up and the big aha face in the photos at work, like all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, oh
Mm-hmm.
god, yeah. Yep. I came. Commander said I came to work dressed as a human. Normally, I have flippers and a beak. Way to twist it, Commander. I get it. I get it. Yeah, it does. Oh god. You know what? That pink thing does look a little bit like a tongue there, fish nerd. I didn't see that before, but yep. Okay.
The
He
days I
said,
looked forward to was pajama days, but now I can
"Oh,
work in my pajamas every day.
yeah, it is." And they still let you work from home, which is good because that's changing a little bit here in America. Going
Well,
around.
they realize they're saving money on not having to lease a
Oh,
building because it was a huge building, like
mhm.
huge, and in a most expensive city because it wasn't. It was in one of the rich parts of town. So yeah, it's
Wow.
better. It's better to just have everyone go remote. So they did that
Okay.
with Ohio first, like
Oh,
years ago, and so I think they
hmm
probably figured better just to get it done. Just do it
Yeah,
for California too.
yeah, it's changing all over the country. Everybody they're making different rules about it and stuff like that. Some places, depending on the industry, are all for it, and others are making everyone come back. You know,
Yeah, like
yeah. So I
they're
don't
just
know.
doing it just so they can have some kind of control over you. That's all the reason why they're like making people come back. They just want that control.
Mm, yeah, I guess it is a little scary, but a lot of them are saying that production is down, like they're using surveys and stuff to prove it. But we'll see. I just know in some industries production went up because people were happier, but I
Yeah,
guess it
that's
depends.
a
Yeah.
like cause
I
like
also think you get more done working from home. I could do.
It depends on the personality, but we would all be foolish to think there's not a whole culture of people who are out there taking advantage of it.
yeah. Well, there is the like I'm an introvert, so it doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind being in my own room, but there's
Hmm.
people that thrive on going to work and socializing with people.
Mhm.
True. Some
And
people
so,
need it. Yeah.
yeah, because maybe that's all they have during the day. Like that's all they have. Get out of the
It,
house, get away from the home life, because it can,
mhm.
especially if you have kids too. Like it can
it,
get a
it
lot.
Yeah, well, it depends on the kind of work you do too. If you have the kind of job where creativity is part of it, you do need the outside stimulation of others and something stupid they said or some
Yeah,
dumb story just to spark some creativity in you. Like you need the interaction and stuff, because you could get less productive without it. Because something somebody says will be funny and trip you to, you know, getting creative about something. I'm just saying they just need a little more stimulation. But as far as just like customer service calls and standard things like that, I think that that's all should be the freedom not to be tied to a desk somewhere. You,
yeah. I
you
have
do
Yeah,
it the
plus you
same.
have to deal with jerks who call you. So you should be in a comfortable environment that makes you
Mm-hmm.
happy. And
Yes.
I think customer service people should get more breaks because
Mm,
you need to step away sometimes after
yeah.
dealing with people.
yeah.
Especially if you're in an hour-long call of a customer
Hmm.
just trying to get everything out of you. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't do that. And then finally
Exactly. And like
ask
you
for
need
a
to get up
manager.
and take a walk after that,
Yeah.
go get a cup of coffee,
No,
like
I need to go get something stronger, but I just can't on the job.
No, you can't on the job. And that's another thing they're worried about is not being able to control the environment that you're supposed to be working into. So that's another thing. But
Yeah,
uh,
it's all known. Like
mm.
like
you have
my son knows when I'm in the room in the office. Don't bother me unless it's an emergency. And he
mm,
has his dad home anyway. So, but there's
yeah.
times when my husband would go, I go, you didn't hear me yelling out up there? 'Cause sometimes I won't really be
Hmm.
yelling, but I get loud. I'm not normally a loud person, but when I
Yeah.
get firm and like speak louder, that's when you know somebody's pissed
Hmm.
me off.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He goes, no, I didn't hear anything. I was like, I'm
I don't know.
surprised.
I like when you get firm cast. It's always good for me. I don't know. But anyway, anybody ever go to a Halloween party and like you missed the memo on everybody was doing stuff like kind of similar? Like this poor person goes as Bilbo for the Halloween, which is a great costume. They did a great job. And
Yeah.
everyone else at the party was sexy. She didn't get the memo.
That's all.
I'm like,
That's the
like,
only reason why people still do Halloween. It's the one
I
day you
hate that. I
can
hate that.
be a slut and not be judged for it.
I
I get
thought for a second she was floating. Like
what
the
that
way
she
that
oh,
picture is taken, I'm like,
That's so creepy.
it's not,
Don't go
on the
down
wood
there.
there. Yeah, I had to go look where her feet were. I did because of the shadow and everything. That's why
yeah.
I pulled it up. I did. I really thought the same thing. Like, what's going on there? Okay, this is not Pennywise. I don't know what this
It's
is.
so creepy. It's so creepy.
Oh,
I
then
know.
I'll team you.
That
Oh
looks
my
like something
god,
they got out of like a quarter candy vending machine.
what's going on with the belly there? Is that part of the costume? Please tell me that's part of the costume. Like, okay. What
Oh
is with the
Lord.
feet? What? This is not scary. This is not Pennywise. Pennywise is
That
terrifying.
Okay, that's walking down the
that
street
is
towards you. You're scared.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, but for different reasons. Like, I don't know.
No, I
I don't
can't
know.
do clowns at all. I would be
I can't.
laughing and screaming
I
trying to get the
cannot.
heck away.
I can't. I don't know if I'm scared, Well, I'm definitely laughing. I know.
I
Oh my
think that
god.
would
This
startle me if I walked around the corner and
I
saw that.
would, yeah, it would
I
startle me too.
I
I wouldn't
I mean,
lie, I might
look
tinkle a
at how
little bit.
low the pants are. Like, what's going on with this outfit? It's like a one stop. Like, oh my god. And I need to know if that's a pillow or not. Or if like this is just a little guy that drinks too much beer. Like, I don't know what's going on with
I
this.
think that's his tummy.
Just
But
the
if
button
it is,
isn't in the right spot.
Yeah.
okay, then explain to me where everything else went. Like, all right, I'm gonna have
Well,
to
this
move on.
costume is clearly made for someone with a long torso.
Yeah, he's a wisdom tooth.
Uh, yes, he looks
Heavy
more
on
like
the
a cat.
top, thin
I
on
don't
the
know.
bottom.
He looks more like a cavity to me. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. It's a bad tooth. It's a bad tooth. Oh my god, this is my nightmare. Like let's not.
Oh,
We're not going to dwell too much here because, like, those that know me know that I think that Teletubbies are an abomination. I don't know what the heck this is about, but it's wrong how they could do it. They're terrifying. It just. It what did they tape there for ears? Is that an avocado? What is it?
No, it's not an avocado.
Like what?
Mango?
Is it a mango? I don't know, but damn, that's a bad job.
is
That's
that a
that's
bottle
like
on top?
it looks
Yeah.
like it's a bottle. Yeah.
It is.
Oh my god, it's like a dead glow. All right,
Why they
that's a fail.
saran wrap their face? Like, get out of
I
there.
know. Listen, if you have to use saran wrap for your costume, just don't. Just don't. I was sad for these people. First Halloween in my neighborhood and didn't get a single trick or treater. And look, they decorated everything.
Look how cute that little pumpkin with X eyes is.
It is, and they had the little lights, and they got a red lamp, and
That's
it
adorable.
looks so nice. No trick or treaters. I didn't laugh at that one, but I must admit, I did crack a big hysterical. I was laughing way too long about these ones.
Found out no one is coming.
Yep, threw a
Nobody
Halloween
does.
party, and no one came, and they got all the snacks out, and they even got hot stuff, and I'm like.
That's because they forgot to hit. They
You
forgot to hit
Yeah.
the invite
I
button.
know,
Or the
I'm
send
the
button.
asshole. I'm the
Claire's like, they
asshole.
even got out the crock pot, everyone.
You know it's staged. Like, come on, they did
Yeah.
this for attention.
Listen, you
They
know why
had to
nobody
have done it for attention.
they had to. There's the red solo cups there, and there's their paper plates. Like, I don't feel that
This-
sorry for them.
Bowl
Like-
is empty. What goes in there? Chips?
What I don't know, but they've got like the snacks out there. I think this was staged too. I
That
was laughing
crock
way
pot
too
is
hard.
empty. It's absolutely staged.
It's staged, so I don't feel sorry.
Oh, it
for
is
them.
empty because you would be able to see the reflection and
Yeah.
on
Can
the in the top.
And the
Can
little
we-
condensation. There's no
Yeah.
spoon to stir or retrieve
Okay.
whatever's in there.
Like
Yeah,
let's
so-
like someone probably go wait before you take the picture, go get the crock pot. Don't worry about it.
Where's the solo cups? Yes, okay. Wait, it's like all my, and that's not even their good bowls. Those are like the bowls that you use, like when you know all your other bowls are dirty.
Exactly.
I always being so judgy on this person. I cannot help it. Okay, Shill. Okay, have a good one, Shill. Thank you for being
Oh,
here
bye,
for when
Shill.
you could. And I hope your husband gets good rest after the inventory. And I'm sorry he looks like that kid, the worn out zombie
I'm
account.
gonna feel bad
Yeah.
for all the stores that doing their trying to get
Yeah.
their 75% after Halloween candy sale.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sad because Rite Aid down the street would have like 95% off,
Mhm.
but they closed.
hey, Purple.
Oh.
Mhm. No, I'm just like, we're being really judgy, but I couldn't help. I am that asshole. I was laughing. I want to actually create a mayhem invite for this person and just say, having a real party.
You know what I'm judging this person for? The
Yeah.
art on their walls. What's going on up there?
Of course
Yeah.
you are, Juju.
I know.
The art on their wall is just people at a bar. Like,
Yeah. What is that?
And it's not
And
even.
it doesn't correspond with what's in between them.
No,
And it's
not
hung
at
too
all.
high. I don't like anything about
And
them.
it's their back, not their. It's just their backs.
really
Like, it's like. Is it? What is they trying to tell us? Like, this whole scene is set up like always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
I would not want to. I'm sorry, but with just that artwork just that atmosphere alone, I would not want to dine there.
No, and I
Maybe
don't.
because they don't put anything in their crock pot and they have crappy art. That's why no one came to their party.
Okay, if you could type anything, if this was on Instagram, okay, and I'm talking to you too, everybody. I want to see it on the back of the comments. I want to see it in the chat. What would you respond to these? Would you make a comment? I would be saying I could see why. Totally. Well,
I wouldn't make a comment, but I
yeah.
would judge.
Oh yes.
I
I
would
would
write
totally
color me,
judge.
color me,
I'd send
color
it
me
to like Mrs.
surprised.
C and be like,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
let's go off on this for a little while.
I know fish nerd. Look at that. They no name brand chips. It's like the knockoff chips.
I was trying to look at what the heck the chips were next to the
They're not
Doritos.
Doritos. They're knockoff, like whatever.
Oh,
I
they
don't know.
No,
are.
they're popcorners.
Oh, they are okay. They are. Those are
And
good.
then the
Popcorn
great
are good.
value chips.
Yeah, we don't judge people who buy name store brand.
And then what the heck kind of cookies are those?
Store bought.
Yeah, they didn't make anything for this party.
Oh my goodness! Look at the silverware. They're using KFC like
Exactly.
what you get from KFC.
Exactly. I'm surprised they sprung for napkins in paper plates, but like
They didn't.
They already had them.
They did. Like
This
I'm
is
telling
just,
you.
oh, let's go. Let's just use all the stuff that we keep from
I know what my response would be.
DoorDash.
I'm
do you need
shocked. My response would be, I'm so shocked. The amount of effort you put into this and nobody came, like color me surprised.
I
Not,
know.
not like total, a big old NOT at the end. Yep.
Be like, what are you gonna
Sports,
use in
yes.
that?
At least have some
Exactly.
decoration. If it's gonna be a Halloween party, where's your Halloween decoration?
There's a red candle. Apparently, that's gonna go 3 seasons. Talk
There's
about
a tiny
lazy.
pumpkin guy back there. He's actually kind of cute.
What the little? Oh, there is a little tiny
Little
pumpkin.
bitty
I see.
guy,
That's
right?
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this one right there. And this is like a pumpkin dish here that has what has it got in it?
Yeah,
I
but,
don't
like,
know. That's
even
what I
the-
zoomed in. I was trying to figure out the candy. I think there's
What is
peanut
it?
M&Ms in there, which acceptable. That is a
What happened? Okay, sorry,
Whoa.
sorry. Oh, big boy. Never mind. Claire's staying away from the
What?
buttons. I'm staying away from it. We're moving on. Epic fail. My dad not trying his costume on before he got to Disney World. Oh shit! Wait, the best part's still to come. Look at those feet. Oh my god. Oh, look, I can't. I can't. Oh my god! Like this is the guy.
Oh.
That's the body that was wearing the clown suit.
He is not the Pumpkin King.
He's not the Pumpkin King. No, no. Oh, I feel this in my very bones. Don't call it a pumpkin fail. I very specifically and intentionally carved a portal to another world.
that we can't get into.
Yep, this is me. And then I would just put a lighted skull in there, and that's it. That's it. I would be done. That's it. Because I can't carve pumpkin.
You know what's cool? Breaking open a glow stick and put it in there. Like
Oh,
dump
yeah.
the liquid all over the inside of the pumpkin.
Oh, you mean paint it? Yeah.
Yeah. It looks
Mm.
very cool.
I never broke one open. Oh, here we go. Food fail. Ghost cook. Yep, that's what mine look like all the time. Right?
It almost looks like a periwinkle poop, but white.
It does. It does, except for the glasses aren't as cool.
And not as happy as the periwinkle poop.
The periwinkle poop was
Periwinkle
happy.
poop is beautiful. That's why.
It
It's a
does
periwinkle.
have like
It's definitely celebrating. And for all of you that are members and mods, like there is an emoji for it if you so choose.
all
I
thumbs
think you
down you
need
though.
to. I think your next emoji just needs to be just a big golden C.
A big golden C.
Yeah, big gold C. For
Why?
cats.
Oh, for Cass? Mocking, can you make me a big gold C, please? For
Oh yeah,
Cass? Like,
he'll
I
make
don't
it
know.
beautiful. Make it sparkle. Make it sparkle.
Yeah. Apparently, it has to glitter like gold and move. Juju just thumbs down the purple poop.
It's what I do. It's a
you-
requirement.
You know what? You can thumb it down all at once. Purple poop doesn't care. It's living its best life. It's got the cool shades. It is happy. It's laughing. It has its own. It has its own YouTube short now. Like it's living its best life. You can keep thumbing it down, but you're not going to change the trajectory of the damn purple poop. Like it's skyrocketing. It's thank you, Mousy. I know I could count on you.
You can definitely. Mousy will post that poop everywhere.
Is she? I
Oh,
know it's so good.
And see, now everyone's calling it purple poop.
Purple poop or
Guess what I
periwinkle
don't have a
poop.
problem with? Purple.
Okay, we could call it purple poop, but it's really periwinkle, people. No matter how you spell it. Okay, would you go up these stairs? I wouldn't. What? This is how you don't get trick or treaters, people. Like, what the were they thinking?
maybe that was the goal.
Yeah.
I think it was because they don't look ready. Like they just blocked off the stairs. Don't bring
Well,
me
it
nothing.
just seems to me like a kid's gonna come up and just rip that down.
They
Go up
are.
there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I love Mocking's sure
Yep.
response.
It's
Make
a
it
very
clear.
shocking response.
Okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Sometimes he surprises us. Okay. I needed some edible eyeballs for a Halloween party snack. These were inside a larger bag. Oh, don't you hate that when they put like the decoration on the outside and you think it's decorated and you take it out and they're like, no, B, you got to do it yourself. There you go. Now, that doesn't look like an eyeball anymore.
No, what about that would make that person think that was edible? That's like clearly a pillow, isn't it?
I don't know what it is.
It's not a pillow.
No, it could be marzipan or marshmallowy. Oh, it's lilac always. Nope, it's periwinkle because
It
she
is
hates
periwinkle.
she hates the word periwinkle. We refuse to
I hate the
rename it.
color periwinkle.
Mhm.
Oh, look, you
Periwinkle and
guys
I have a
something-
history. Periwinkle's
You guys
done
have
me
something in
wrong, and I'm
common
not
then.
forgiving.
You
What'd
don't
say?
like the
You forgot
color. She doesn't like the name.
Yeah. I don't like the color either, but the poop is amazing. Like, the poop was very well done.
I
Look at this.
appreciate you supporting.
Sucks.
Always grateful.
Yep. I do support the Golden Sea too. Like I think it would be a very nice emoji for the channel. I would as a matter of fact, I can't do as great a job, but I will see what I can come up with for you. I will put one at least in the Discord, yeah, definitely. Just the big
Oh
C.
no,
Yep, the big C.
everyone's gonna turn that against me.
No, I don't think so. Why? How can you turn a big C against you? Oh wait.
How can you
wait.
turn periwinkle poop against someone? You
No,
guys
that
succeeded.
was easy. There was a whole bunch of people that joined me and just started saying this stuff. They were like, "Here, this is a good one." Hey, Godless. Hey, Jeff, how are you? Are you back here? Are you back in England? Yeah. Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy. Yep.
I love every guy who comes in. Ahoy! I just think it's a pirate every time.
Mhm. Okay, so do you ever see this in the stores? Like they sell stuff cheap because it's like all misspelled. Well, this was in a Rite Aid. It wasn't even in like a dollar store. They say creary instead of creepy. I mean, I don't think anybody would have bought them. And just like,
I
but
don't know. I'm like, I might buy those.
then you go to a party and you get the really cool skull bottle opener, but you can't open the bottles because the skulls keep you from catching it under the lid. That's a big fail. Like it looks cute, but it don't work. Okay, like it's like you ever buy anything like that? Like it looks like so great, it's gonna be wonderful. It doesn't work. Okay, is not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. Yep. How
I've
about
been back for a while
McDonald's?
now.
Brilliant Halloween decorations on the McDonald's store. Do not enter.
I
like
really,
that.
really like that.
I like it. That's a perfect decoration. It is. Like I love it. It is like, oh, this is really bad. I don't think so. I've
No,
seen
that's not a
pumpkins like this.
fail.
And you know what? When you light them up, none of them are fails, are they really? When you light them up? Like
No,
I've
you
seen.
just put
They
that
all look
out and be
creepy.
like, hey, we
It's
tried.
definitely. What were they doing with the
It's
eyes?
a
You think they were
friendly.
trying to
It's
make
a friendly
stars?
pumpkin.
Yeah, I think they
It's a
were trying to
friendly
make
pumpkin.
stars for the eyes and like stuff.
Why'd they combine the two stars? That's where they really failed.
I think they were trying to make a nose and something happened. I don't know. I don't know. You know how you get these ideas and it just all goes wrong. Oh, here, let's all get some sedindi.
Oh, okay. I have a ghost
Yeah.
story.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
it. I have a ghost story.
I do. I have it. It's a horrible ghost story. My sister,
Okay.
when me and my oldest sister had children about a year apart, and my middle sister was like, "Hey, I want to make the kids their Halloween costume this year," and she goes, "I'm gonna make them little ghosts," and we're like, "Okay," and we're like, "Are you sure about this?" And she was adamant she was gonna make their costumes, right? And her idea of making their costumes was essentially just getting a couple of sheets and throwing it over their heads, right? And then she
Mm-hmm.
realized that the sheets were too long and they were going to step over them. So then she went and got a couple of witches' hats and she cut the brims off of them and threw them under the, the sheets. And we were like, no, absolutely not. Like, she did not see what she had just done. And
I
she's like,
know.
but they're gross. I'm
We
like,
all did that too. We,
no.
you know what, Mousy? We did the same
Like,
thing.
you can't do
We put pillowcases and sheets around the little boy. My grandsons when they were little, and me and their grandfather, like we took them to one of those family, dress up like the town does a whole big. Everybody marches for Halloween and groups can enter, and we did look like it was the same look, and we didn't realize it till we saw the pictures. It was like so bad. The only thing that saved it was a fake ball and chain that I gave the older grandson to walk around with, so he actually could enter the contest. We all had to run, hide, and shave because it was just so bad.
It's like,
You just
oh,
need little clan members.
Yes,
so
unintentionally. Yes. Unintentionally, yes, totally politically incorrect, and we're wondering why people are pulling their kids away from us and walking to the other side.
I mean, that does make a statement. Because at first I'm like, oh, that's clever. Put the witches
Did
head on there.
Mousy, did anybody say anything to them? I mean, I know you say something, but like, did she fix it? Or
yeah,
did
I
she
was. My mom was like, "Oh, those are great costumes," and I'm like, "No, they're not, Mom." I was like, "Your grandkids are not going out like that."
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't know they didn't go out. See, we were actually out in public in broad daylight at before we realized that's how like bad it was. Like, oh god. But we just took the hoods off really quick. We just wore pillowcases like with the eyes cut out in big circles, like around the eyes, you know. It
Did
was not
anyone
good.
say anything to you, Claire? Like,
No, but they
hey, did you
walked
get
away. Like we were trying to figure out like what was like going on. Because like it was four of us. There was the two grandkids and me and the granddad. This was quite a while ago when they were really, really just I guess they were like 2 and 5. And people were just walking away. And we thought it was because like Jonathan was singing Ghostbusters really loud at the top of his lungs, like he does because he loves it, you know. And but no, it was we realized like he took, grandpa took a picture and showed it to me and I went, oh my God, look. And he went, oh shoot. And we ripped the hoods off really quick. And that's when it hit us. Like about a half hour into just standing around with everybody, that's when it hit us. But the kids were okay. They could enter because we gave them like these plastic ball and chain things that they tie around their waist and they walk around like they're ghosts and stuff. So it was okay. But oh God, it was bad. Oh, it was so embarrassing. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. It was your mom too, Mousy. Like I'm just like, but at least you didn't get the kids out there.
I'm
Like,
like,
yeah.
well, and that's just it. If I had been 15 minutes later getting home, they would have been walking down the street looking like that.
What?
Oh no!
Luckily, nobody would have said anything to the kids, though, right? Like, you hope,
Probably not back then, but now I would think they would. I mean, you're sending a message with that costume.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. No, it's just embarrassing. You just get a clue later. You just get a clue much later, like too late.
Well, I
but,
mean, it makes sense because you're not thinking on that. You're on a different path.
No,
You're
I
like,
was
this
like
is the
dressed.
goal we're going
Yeah.
for. We're looking for a ghost and whatnot.
Yeah. And the kids look really cute, so we weren't thinking about it, but we didn't really put a lot of effort, obviously, into our part of the costume for the group. And that's what really got us in trouble. Like, it was just like, oh my God. And I'm so
It was
not.
just
Like,
yeah, and it was just
and
it was so funny because she was so pleased with herself what she had done, and I was like, oh no.
yeah, like, did she
Did you take
understand?
pictures of the kids like that though?
We have them somewhere. I think my sister still has them.
Well,
I need to see if
I
we
got,
can find them.
I give you a lot of credit for not actually, not actually, I'm sorry. I just opened a
I
picture
was
of.
like,
I
you're
have.
reading something.
Yes,
I'm
I
like,
am. I am. I got something for Mrs. C. I have to show her. But anyway, eh, did they actually? At least you didn't post it in this article like we were showing, and like put it on
Yeah.
Instagram, like or anything like that. I didn't even look on Instagram to see if anybody had posted us as the most horribly not politically correct and possibly not very nice people Instagram messages that we would have got. Like, whoa, but I didn't see anything. But we'll see. Anyway, hey, Mrs. C, are you ready?
she stepped away for a moment.
Oh, okay. I'll wait till she come back. Then I have to bring down this article to bring this up. Thank you, dude. Like, it's great.
All right, sorry, had to step away
Mm.
for a second. Husband woke
Are,
up.
are you are you ready for your request? I mean,
Yeah, I'm ready.
and remember, like,
She's
that
the golden sea.
yes, well, you have to remember that be careful what you ask for when you ask the bird to
Oh,
do
I
anything,
know.
right?
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You ready? Okay.
yep.
Thank you, bird. God damn. Thank you.
He did
That's
do a really
great.
good job on my
Yes,
So
my mock
delicious.
chop.
yes, he did. He definitely did.
I am
On
You
your
did it
delicious. Thank you,
specifically.
Juju. I'm very delicious.
so delicious. I mean, this is like a test. This is like a love poem for you. There, this is great.
I'm all you can eat.
I don't know. Thank you. I thank you, and I'm glad you got your humor. Look at you. Look at you working on your computer and stuff, like doing two things at once. Like I'm impressed. like, like I can't. I just can't. Oh my god. Mm. Okay. No, my goodness. So, anybody else have a scare? I mean, everybody's telling like good stories. Like Fishner had some good stuff going on in there, telling stories about stuff, and so did Purple Commander. Of course, that was a great one-liner there, obviously. But what is your like? Besides that, has got to be what Mousy brought up. The most embarrassing thing I think I could tell you about Halloween that I've ever been through. It's traumatizing. But does anybody else have a funny or a scary or just like anything you want to say about like Halloween in general? Like, it's always this time of year when we do one. It's always like that weekend. But I do not actually celebrate it anymore. I don't go out. I don't go to Halloween parties anymore. Like, I mean, I've been to some. It was one of my favorite holidays, and we used to decorate like crazy, like to the nines. They loved it. But just last year, we didn't. It was the first year we just did not do anything with decorations. And I didn't bother this year either. But
I kind of gave up once I moved to where I currently live because no one else on my street does anything.
I think that's what happened is my neighborhood aged out. Okay, and all of the younger crowd that was here that would do it with me and everything, like the kids, even through college, but they're all gone now. Like the boys, they're not into it like they were. They dropped it quick. They used to be fanatical about it. They used to talk about it for months and months ahead of time. But now,
I mean,
Yeah.
I loved Halloween growing up, and I loved it as an adult too, because it's fun to give out candy and like
Mm-hmm.
see the kids all, happy and hyper, and we're all inside being dumb adults. I mean, but yeah, now I don't do anything.
Do you don't get trick or treat? See, I don't get any trick or treaters here now at all. So like, I don't really bother.
No,
I
we tried for a couple years here, and I was like, I'm just wasting my money
uh-huh,
because it was. I mean, I don't like to give each trick or treater just a piece of candy. I'm like,
uh-huh,
I buy enough to give them a nice little handful. They're out working
uh-huh.
hard for the candy.
And the cute little costumes. I like seeing the little kids dressed up. Like it's
Yeah, and the
cute.
ones who come up and they're like, I have a joke. I'm like, well,
I
then you tell
don't
it.
get those.
You
I like
don't?
that.
See, when I
No.
was growing up, you had to have a joke prepared.
Really?
Yeah, a
Wow.
lot of people would make you.
I didn't need to when I was a kid because I had so many. I had grandparents and great grandparents, so we just went to all their houses and had so much candy.
Mm-hmm. Well, but I mean, I always did enjoy it, but like I still like when I say I don't decorate, I mean there's a pumpkin out there and some mums and stuff. Like the house looks, occupied and ready for fall, and I leave the light on. But last year, like I think I got two trick or treaters, and I always like overbuy like the big bowl, and I always
That's
go.
how I
"Right,
am. And I'm
I'll,
like, I spent all this money and then
and I've got two kinds of treats. I've got the whole big bowl full of chocolate. Okay, yes, I go for the chocolate. I give
I do.
them the
That's what I
chocolate.
give out too.
But I also have like for the younger ones, I have like, okay, here's where I'm going to get yours. I do the
Mm,
organic, low sugar, all
no,
fruit lollipops and
no,
stuff for
no,
the
no.
little kids, like for the
Chocolate.
little
That's
ones.
all.
No, no, no. But there's some kids that are allergic to chocolate.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
that's so
I
and
like to
sad.
do the safety pops because I always
yeah,
thought those were good when I was
yeah,
little.
and so I would get like the kind of lollipops you would get little kids that you don't want to like overdose on sugar and stuff, but they're all the fruit. I get them in like Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or something like that. But they're really tasty. And I get those, and then I get like something like pretzels, like little pretzel sticks things, just so that they can choose the ones that are allergic.
I say go home and trade. I'm
True,
giving
but
you
yeah.
chocolate.
Hmm. True, but I ended up with that whole bowl of candy like last year. Like I had to give it away when everybody showed up and just like, please take this away. I don't want to eat a whole bowl of
That's
it.
what I did. That's what when I like shut down the buying of the candy is well, first of all, it usually rains here on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had maybe 2 or 3 trick-or-treaters all night. And this poor little girl, her mom was driving, well, I assume mom, I don't know. Her parent was driving her around. And I was the only house on the street with my light on. So I saw them like drive up, and the little girl got out of the car, ran up to my house,
Mm-hmm.
and I had that giant bowl of candy, and I just dumped it all in her bag.
Mm-hmm.
And
True.
And
she
she
was,
fell in love with you at first sight.
well, she was frozen. She just looked in the bag and then would look at me and then look in the bag. And you could tell she like
Like, are you
could,
sure about this?
Yep.
yeah, she was like, what's happening? And I'm like, it's all yours. You can go. It's okay.
Yeah.
You should have just
Listen,
given her the whole bowl, but just give her the bowl too.
I know. That's what I did to the second person who came. I gave him like 6 handfuls. Like I was just like, oh my god! Like it was hours and hours. Well, look at this story. April said what year she gave out candy to a little girl, and the little girl was so happy. She gave her a big hug, and she didn't even know her.
Oh,
Oh, that's so sweet. And Fish Nerd, I feel you. He said he's thrilled the first year at his house about getting trick or treaters. He came out to find the previous owners didn't partake, and the house was marked as one to skip. Oh. They don't get knocked out. And mocking, you're right. And always I hear you. It's sad when they don't want to do it anymore. Like especially if you don't know ahead of time, and all of a sudden it's like, whoop, they're getting big. Mocking says, and then you have the people who give out pennies, popcorn balls, and little boxes of raisins. Or worse than that, we always had somebody who tried to give out toothbrushes mocking.
yeah.
And I think those people need to be TP'd.
The
Like,
The
popcorn
thing is,
balls ticked me off the most.
mm-hmm.
the apples. It's the apples for me.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I will give yeah, and apples get a bad rap because remember that one year where razors like around
Oh
here,
yeah.
there's always stories going around about
There's
tainted candy and fruit and don't eat anything that's not originally wrapped and from the
Yeah,
store.
but that's all like a myth.
It is, but like my mom would, I'm just like And also my daughter with her
Well,
kids, she won't let them have anything that is homemade or anything. But I used to have Halloween parties for the neighborhood kids, and they would come over and eat what I made, like homemade chocolate chip cookies. I would do the hot apple cider, and I would have like the what do you call it?
See, we have my friends.
The
her
frozen, you know, that ice, you know, the ice that you could put that's like not ice that makes the steam, you know,
dry ice.
dry ice, exactly. Sorry. But yeah, making all of the stuff coming out of the crock pot and everything, and we would decorate. And I would let the parents come in with their kids, and everybody take a little break before they continued on their trails, you know.
Yeah, my friend's neighborhood. She always invites me to come over and go trick or treating with her daughter. But really, we walk around like with a bag full of beer. And then the different houses are like, "Would you like a bowl of chili?" I'm like, "I've never met these people," but I'm like, "Yes, I would.
Yeah,
I will eat your
exactly.
chili." Like
You know,
for
but
some
we
reason on Halloween, I'm like, "It's all safe. Eat all these
yeah,
strangers' food."
yeah. But we knew all our neighbors and stuff, so it wasn't so bad.
that's the
Peeps
thing
from
is you
last Easter,
don't
I
nowadays.
I get it, mocking. Like they put out all the old stuff, they clean out the cabinets, you know, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't want to get anything for these brats." Like, here we go. Like, why do
I
you even participate, right?
The one apple I did accept was from my great grandma's because it was a caramel covered apple.
Uh
Cannot
huh.
go wrong with those. Those are delicious. I never could finish it though because they're too big.
They are too big.
Like who thinks let's get the biggest apple you can
I know.
possibly find,
And then the
cover it with
smart way to
some.
do it would be get the smallest apple because those are
Yeah.
rich. I mean, you only ate like 3 bites out of it, and you're like, I
Right.
No, but
can't.
Yeah. I can't.
the
Yeah.
caramel is just so dang thick on it. By the time you
It
get
is.
to the dang apple, you're like, I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
I
I
just
know.
can't.
I know, but they are so good. Like, and good kudos to her for making it. You know, oh, godless. This is in England, right? Trick or treating used to be a bit of a problem here, Halloween being so close to November 5th. Thankfully, it's a lot harder for teenagers to get fireworks display. That must have been
So what's on
something.
November 5th?
Yeah, what I think that's
It's a
some.
the 5th of November. It's a holiday there. I do know what they're talking about.
We
Thanks for
kind of got it
clarifying
was a
that, Mousy.
holiday. Yeah, thank you,
We
Matthew.
didn't get there.
No, it's the gunpowder treason. Guy Fawkes.
It's Guy Fawkes night. Yes, that's what I was just gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. It is it's a British observance celebrated on that day for commemorating the failure of the gunpowder plot of 1605. It's a very old holiday. The gunpowder plot conspirators led by Robert Catesby were zealous Roman Catholics enraged at King James for refusing to grant greater religious tolerance to Catholics. So there's the whole history there. Well, yep, it's a holiday. And it fireworks. Yeah,
It's a holiday.
it's a holiday. Yeah,
thank you, Mousy, for letting us know it's a holiday.
I
yeah.
know that. You know
So we
what?
cleared that up.
That's how
Got
your
a little
brain works
excited
on
there.
stream, though, or when you're like playing trivia in public, and you're like,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
"This is so easy," and then when you get up there, you're like, "I don't know, I can't think. My brain is not working."
Well,
It's just not working.
that's
Right.
how I'm always with tests. Like I'm like, what was it again? I don't even remember what is 1 plus 1. What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Is
and then
it
like
3?
you mock everyone, and then you're the one in the hot seat, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Well,
I've got nothing.
that
I've never heard of
pressure,
1 plus 1.
I know, but that pressure is a real thing. Like it really
It
makes you
is.
go blank. I remember trying to take exams in college, and my accounting instructor was so upset because like I bombed out, and he knew I knew the answers. I was very active in class. My work was all right, and when it came to testing, it was horrible. He started giving me
Yeah.
the test like reading the questions to me and letting me answer orally instead of trying to write it down because he knew I knew. Like, but I just the pressure. You just like just,
Yeah, that's how I
yeah,
was. Like we
yeah.
had back when I was in high school, it was a exit exam where you had to pass an English test and a math test. I passed
Mhm,
the English test no problem, like within the first try. It took me a long time to pass the math one because like I
mhm.
knew the answers. It's just when it comes to math, I go blank. I'm like I just sit there and go, how do I do this again? I
Yeah,
don't know how to do this.
I
And
always
that
did like what you said on math, like 1 plus 1 is 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the professor would be like, "Your answer is correct, but your math isn't." like when you got to 3 here, that's where you went wrong. But how you did it afterwards, all correct.
All correct, right? So what's going on here, right? Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
always the simplest part of the equation that I messed up. It was like the basic math. The like
Yeah.
1 + 1, and I'd be like 3 and just keep booking through the problem. And they're
I'll
like,
That
well,
is-
with 3 in there, it is
It-
correct what you did.
it only really affected me taking the test when we were with a group in the classroom, like taking the test. And this was night. I went to night college. This is when I went back. And so that's when it really got me, the pressure with everybody there. They're younger, they're taking their classes. They're not like, I felt so out of place, so much pressure. So he started giving them to me oral. And then he showed me this really great thing.
Wait,
that-
giving you to oral.
Well, no, well,
All you can eat
no.
buffet.
You
No,
you
see, here we
cannot-
go. Here we go. Well, I did pass with an A, but I don't know what to tell you about
Oh,
that.
we know why now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
and then I learned that you can actually take the final without taking the class. Did you guys know that? Like, yep.
What? No, I
Really?
didn't know that.
What? I didn't
Yes,
know that.
if you enter into for certain, this was a while ago. I don't know how it is like today. So let me put that disclaimer.
she's like correcting herself before she gets called out by the
No,
YouTube trolls.
because the YouTube trolls will come in. I'm in college now, and they won't let me do that. I'm like, sorry, boo. This was like they let me do that. This is what I did. Because I work in the industry, anything to do with my field, I can just pay the money for the course, take the test, get the credits. Period. Like, because I know the shit. Like, so that really helped.
But now
especially
that
when-
you say that, I just want to go get 80.
I
I
know.
know, right?
yeah.
I want to try it.
I mean, there are some you still have to show up. Like you have to show up for the orientation. You have to show up for a lab. Like if your course has labs and stuff, there are things you have to show up
Okay,
for.
so just make sure I'd make sure to do a course that doesn't have lab. Got it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
But this is after they changed the rule. When it used to be, if anything on the internet, the highest grade you could get was a C. Did you know that? Like anything you did on the internet, the highest you can get was a C. And that was awful because like you could know that stuff hands down and still just get a passing mark. And for me, I because of I'm just an A-type personality, that wasn't good enough. I was like, wait a minute, I do this for a living. I don't want no damn C. Like I don't want to C. Give me my A, damn it. Well, you'd had to do all this extra stuff to get the A and things like
Like
Yeah.
actual work and attend the class.
no, just extra assignments and stuff. No, you have to do the labs, Purple.
See, I think they make us go to school too young.
Yeah.
Well, I went
Well,
back.
now they're trying to do it even young. Like now they have like this whole because in California, I'm not sure how it is in other states. Like if you do not turn 5 by September 2nd, you cannot start kindergarten. You can start
Mhm.
kindergarten the following year, but that means you'll be 5 turning 6.
No,
Mhm.
that's how it is here
That-
too.
Okay.
That
I
Because
wasn't
I
sure
was
how
the
it was
youngest. Like I was 17 when I graduated high school. Because I was like at the very end of that. Like if September 1st was the cutoff date. My birthday
It
was
used
like
to be, yeah, it used to be December 5th, but then they changed it. But now they have something called transition kindergarten, where if your birthday is between this month and this month, so now if it's after September 3rd to like I think November 30th,
Mhm.
then now you can actually go into like a transition kindergarten where it's kindergarten before kindergarten. Like, so what's the point?
oh, we called
I
that
didn't-
preschool.
Yeah, well, they had that too still.
Oh, so you have preschool, then transitional kindergarten.
Yes.
Well,
Isn't
that's
crazy?
dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
call
why
it.
we
Just
didn't
let
do
the
it.
kids,
We-
like,
in
if you
Georgia-
think the kids are ready, let them go.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like they don't like. That's the thing they should do. They should be able to examine them. Like, okay, they are okay to do it at their age. Because my son was 5 turning 6 when he went to started kindergarten. Because
The
his
same
birthday
thing happened.
end of the year.
Yeah, the same thing happened with my youngest kiddo, and they made them instead of going like they had to do early pre-K, then pre-K, and then kindergarten, just because their birthday was like our cutoff is like the August 7th.
Oh, that's
and
early.
their birthday was August 19th. Well, in Georgia, school starts back the first week of August.
Oh, well, yeah, that's ours starts the second week of August now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they missed the cutoff. They had to wait a whole nother year before they could be
I
a
would have missed the
kindergartner.
cutoff. No, yeah, I would have missed the cutoff because my birthday is August 14th. So I would say
Wait, your birthday is what?
August 14th.
Oh, oh wow.
Why?
Well, I'll wait the Labor that day. That's my daughter's birthday.
Oh,
That's my Labor Day. Yep.
that's your
Mm.
Labor Day.
It's not my birthday, but it's my Labor Day.
Oh,
Yes.
you share Labor Day with my mom then.
Yes. Yeah.
Twice because my younger brother was born
Also
on
on the
my
14th?
yes
Wow.
3 years
Mm.
exactly 3 years after.
Mm.
We both
So
had
is
the same due date too. Yeah, everyone always when we're going to school because we're 3 years apart. So we were when we're going to school and anyone would ask us like our birthdays or whatever, and we would say it, and they go, "Are
Mhm.
you guys are twins?" But he's in kindergarten. You're in like, yeah, we're not twins. Like we're born on the same day, just 3 years apart.
Mm.
He cooked for 3 more years. Okay, maybe we are twins.
Maybe.
Mm.
He just wasn't ready to pop
Like,
out.
Just not
Just need
ready.
a little more
and
time.
Just not
then
ready.
But in groups of people, most people have the same birthdays.
Commons. Yeah. Yeah.
well, and then
Commonality.
my older brother shares a birthday with my cousin that's the same age as me. So
Mm.
My friend dated a guy who had the same birthday as me, and
oh,
they
so
broke up, but him and I are still friends. Like we call each other, we're like, "Hey, happy birthday, buddy!"
Hmm.
And he hasn't talked to her in years.
Isn't that always a strange situation when couples are together and they have the same friend group and then it breaks up and it's like kind of
makes
like
yeah. As long
yeah.
as it doesn't make it awkward.
Well,
I
we did have a divorce in our friend group, and it sort of annihilated the friend group.
It depends on how it happens. Like it depends on how that breakup happens with the people that are together and are not now. Like if they're very adult about it and they're still going to be friends, it's usually easier on the friends and all. But if they're like tearing each other up and saying all kinds of like and going at it, like it gets really, really difficult. Like and then the friends are all pointing at each other like, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? And you're all just like, like leave me out of it. Can't I just be friends with everybody? And they're all like a resounding no, no, you
That's why
can't.
I don't ever suggest giving the okay for one of your friends to date your brother because it does not end well.
I don't want any. I never wanted any of my friends to date my brothers. Well, and my brothers were pretty like, you're not going to date any of my friends because our friends are all assholes. But there was one that was like, I thought he was really, really great, but no, it's probably not a good idea.
Yep.
My
'Cause you
brother
get put in the
still gets
middle.
mad about one of his like friends from elementary school, like who he still hangs out with, and still bothers my brother about me. My brother's like, "This is unacceptable."
Why
Wait,
did
wait,
yeah? Because he
wait. Is he
just brings
married?
you up as soon as he sees you. He brings
Well, and
you.
he's like, "We got to get her over here." My brother's like, "We're not calling her. She's not going to come over here and hang out with you."
It's like, why doesn't he just call you himself? This guy. Yeah.
And he's not married. He's waiting for you, Juju.
He can keep
I've
waiting. He's not my type.
Yeah, I must have said this a million times on in the internet. Like the direct way is usually the best way. Like none of this, like go to the friend, go behind this one,
Oh
try to make
yeah,
it like
that's how
That's
I know you're not
school
serious.
stuff.
I'm
that's how
like,
That's
you
like
know
school
you're
I'm
stuff.
like, he
really
doesn't want an actual relationship. He just wants a.
no, make some effort. Like, come on, like actually talk to you face to face would be nice if he actually wants to talk to you. It's like people are so ridiculous. Like, really. I don't know. I don't
He
get
just
that.
wants the notch, you know.
It's like, oh, and here
He
he is,
wants what
he's
the delivery
pining.
man wanted.
Yeah, here he
Yep.
is pining to your brother, like, I've had a crush on Juju my whole life. Have you ever talked to her? No. Oh,
No, I mean,
okay.
I talk to him. We're like friends and stuff, but he's like, I'm like,
He just
probably
wants
the
to
person
taste.
not to cry to that you want me is my brother. First of all, second of all,
He
you
wants to
don't
taste of
really.
the honey.
Yeah, it's just a like.
Mhm.
It's
Then
just a notch.
he might fall in love though. Give him
Yeah.
that little taste, he'll fall in love with you.
I gotta tell you from personal experience, it's always the one you least expect. Like when you say not my type, this and that, like I have a theory about type. Type is just a thing we talk about until it happens. And then
No, I agree with that. Like,
like
whatever you think your type is, you're falling in love with the opposite.
you're just not gonna know. Like if when it hits, and it's usually for totally different reasons than you thought, and it's totally unexpected. And all I could say is, if you get the opportunity, go with it. It's just it's
Well,
worth.
I'd say if it hasn't hit in the like however many 40 some odd years we've known each other, I think we're safe to say not the one.
True. That was although you never know.
Next year I come back, I'm like, well, you'll never believe it, guys.
Yeah, yes, I do. And I'll be like, oh, you do. You talk to you as soon as she hits us, Mousy, with that sentence, I'm gonna be like, oh, you finally talked to your brother's friend, did you? Alone? Like,
So
had a real
would your
never say
husband
never.
or would your brother walk you down the aisle for when you guys get married?
No.
So he would probably just say, I'm not even coming to the wedding.
No, I mean, first of all, like there would be no, it would just be like in a backyard. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't have great wedding fantasies or anything. There would no.
Yeah.
I had an awesome one on Halloween.
And every Halloween it reminds you of it, huh?
I've actually never wanted to get married.
We're in really good
There's nothing
terms,
wrong with
so
that.
it's really not bad. Like it's not bad to remember it because we're on really good terms. And it
That's
was
it.
a private ceremony at a house, and there's funny stories. Like the neighborhood, it was at his sister's house, and the neighborhood kids actually thought that they were rich and had a butler because he kept answering the door to give candy in his tux. It was like, and the kids were running away, going, "They've got a butler! They got a butler!"
That is cute.
It was kind of funny. Yeah, it was good. And I like the fall colors. Like, it was nice with the lighted pumpkins, and it wasn't like done like horror. It was done like just fall and everything. One of my clients was a flower shop that I work with, and they did all of the decorations and everything. It was really nice, actually. Another friend that does catering did all the food. So there's really nothing bad to say about it. Like, really.
Yeah, when my brother got married, I did all the flowers and the cake.
Mm-hmm.
I
It was
forgot,
simple.
he did get married, huh? You said he's divorced though?
Oh,
your brother?
well, I mean,
Or because
we don't know where his wife is, to be honest.
Oh.
But they're not
What?
like technically
Whoa.
divorced.
Wait a minute. We don't know where she is. Like, is this a missing person story or?
No, they're
Oh.
just both insane.
Oh.
And like,
Yeah, because I remember you was talking about how you don't get along with like your sister-in-law, and I thought you said ex-sister-in-law. So I was like,
yeah, well, she's the ex-sister-in-law because she doesn't live with him anymore, but they are not.
Yeah, if they're not a couple anymore, the family's
They're
allowed
divorced.
to consider it as an ex.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to deal with it until he's dealing with it, so to speak. Yeah.
I know, but I do bother. I'm like, you should officially divorce her because that's going to be a real freaking hassle for me if you
It
die.
is.
Like,
is.
and I have to handle everything. Like, no.
No,
Because it's
actually,
gonna come out
there's
of nowhere.
there's some things you won't be able to handle if she still has legal rights.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna be able to do
Exactly.
anything.
And I'm like, for
And you
me,
know she'll
please handle
she'll come
this.
out. She'll come out of the woodworks to try to get something out of
Oh,
it.
she'll come out for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he has anything, but enough for her to bother us.
Yeah, it's funny. People will go
I
through
love
great
her
lengths
so
not to
much.
try. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in 20 years, but God, like we were so close. Yeah, I love that.
He was always in my heart.
Yeah. Oh God,
Yeah.
isn't it? Well, guys, we've been on here for a while. I think I'm ready to wrap this up. What do you say? I want to play my outro and drink my
Yeah, that
drink.
sounds
And,
sounds good to me. Yeah, I
thank
gotta
you
get
for keeping me company up here. Thank you, all three of you, Juju. Cass is always like great, and Mousy. Like, I'm glad your mic was working. I think your mic was working. You're being very quiet. I don't know. Is she
Being
there?
very mousy.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
being
I mean,
she was being shy.
I'll get more comfortable.
She's getting more
A little bit
comfortable.
of it.
Yeah, you're getting more comfortable now that we're ready to turn the tubes off. We're gonna actually.
She did tell a story.
Yeah, she
So,
did. She told a
Yeah.
she
great
did
story.
tell a story.
It keep me quite
Yeah,
the
see, now I'm great.
embarrassing memory. Yeah, it was funny though. It was
And she
absolutely
did tell
brilliant.
us. She did tell us about the law, or not the law, the holiday.
The holiday.
Yeah,
She goes,
the
it's a holiday.
So,
You guys are horrible. You're actually my kind of people. You're so damn horrible. Like I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. It's 7, I believe. And
are we
then
gonna announce the winner?
oh
Oh, yeah.
yes. Oh God. You know what, Cass? I should give you the I'll
I
put
know
Cass.
it.
Cass, it's now Cass's channel.
I was just gonna say,
It's like
Claire's just
okay,
over here doing whatever. Cass
I'm
is
just,
like keeping us on task. She's
I'm
like,
just
guys,
like
we do have points to hit.
I'm just diddling and carrying on and just like just being a damn fool. I will just tell you. Okay. So for those of you, I'll copy one more time just so that you know what we're doing here. Here's the link. But we're gonna go in. Oh, actually, I don't want it that way, do I? Hold on. I want to go to results. Okay. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Okay, let me see if I can get this up here in the screen appropriately. Here's our pie chart. Looks like we have a definite winner, no tie this time. Okay, so let's just go down here. The winner is here, Surfer. And I'll have to go look and see who that is, but I'm pretty sure this is very sus because before the show, that one didn't have any votes. But okay, I am happy that we don't have a tie, so that's good. And I have to go back to the community tab. Let me just look. Oh, it's Grace.
I was
Grace?
just gonna guess. I was gonna say, can I guess?
Yeah, it's Grace. I should have
Usually
known.
Grace.
I know that's why I was gonna guess her. I'm like, Grace
Yeah.
always wins that.
Well, she was in the chat earlier, and the winner of the contest is Grace Case. So we will send her the gift certificate, and we will be putting up a new contest on the back of the community tab probably tomorrow. So
And
that
we'd
it
just
runs.
like to give Grace a shout out. Congratulations on winning the next one.
Yeah, like Grace wins a lot. I have to say. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, I
know.
won
That
once.
was a funny one.
Oh, Mousy
Well,
did win once.
I
forgot.
went.
Yeah,
I won
Mousy
once.
won once. Yeah,
I won once, but
you
it was
did.
something that Grace said in chat. So
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome, though.
But the runner-ups were which was winning before we came on the show was the otter lock that pond up better if they don't want me to eat the koi, and that was Craven. And I really thought Craven had it. So I'm kind of surprised, but winner's a winner. So there you go. Oh, so congratulations, Grace, and congratulations, runner-up Craven. You put up a good fight, so I think I'm doing 2 gift certificates this month because I think
Ooh, that's fun.
I
Happy
think
Halloween. And Halloween is Craven's holiday.
it is. Craven's doing some great Halloween decorations that he's been sharing with us, and I think that's really festive. And I thought that was quite clever because he tied it into another article that we talked about on a different show with the otter that ate all of the 1,000 pounds with the.
Well, surfer's tied in too.
Is it?
yeah,
With
that's because the otter, the sea otter
Oh,
that
the
was taking the
otters that ate
surfboard.
that's right. It is. It definitely ties in because they were attacking the surfers and taking the surfboards. And this one was about the hotel in England, the spa, the fancy hotel that the 1,000 pounds worth of koi were missing because the otter kept going underneath the net and getting in there and every night.
I love
down.
both
Yeah.
the otters they referenced.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
the otter references are great, and I love them. So you're both going to get your certificate. So congratulations, first place winner Grace, and runner up Craven Moldick. So there you go, and thank you for reminding me, Mrs. Cassandra, because I just suck today. I hope you enjoy the channel. The channel is now Cassandra View, and
Oh, goodness.
I hope you all will
I'm
treat her
sorry.
well. Yes,
No,
she's
that was
doing a good job.
Nope. I'm
No,
sorry, but I guess
no.
it's me and Juju tomorrow at 7. Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
be
Yeah,
on.
let's do it. If
So
Claire ever can't make it.
yeah. No, Cassandra's one. I love streaming with her. So, like, definitely, definitely. But thank you very much for trying as hard as you did try to keep us on task, but it never does work, does it? Because like I refuse to conform. I just don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't do it. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's never fun to stay completely on topic.
No, it's not. It's not. That's why it's mayhem, because I never know what's going to happen. And this was totally unplanned. Besides one article, that's it. Like I had nothing. Nothing. I just
What's
wanted
come
to
over
inform.
you?
I under me, over me, around me, I have no idea. But it's like
Behind,
it's a
in, out,
I don't
never
know.
know.
Embrace the
You know,
nothing.
if all of that was going on, Cassandra, I would at least have an answer for you. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think it's just a matter of like all the different things that I'm working on and then just coming off of not being very well.
There's nothing wrong.
I would like to use that as an excuse, but I can't because
Well,
it's
that's
just
the whole point of mayhem is just being mayhem, being whatever you
being
want it
whatever
to
it
be.
is and just no limit to the topics and just whatever comes up.
Yeah.
Whatever comes up. And we'll just go there. So I hope you all had a good time. Thank you for hanging out with us in chat and tolerating our nonsense or our not nonsense. And thank you to my panel guests, Juju B and Mousy, for joining Cassandra and I, who Cassandra is like the backbone of mayhem. Like, okay, I was going to say, if there's a backbone to mayhem, it's Cassandra, and we all know how well she is with that boner stuff. Like it's good.
No.
So that's why we're still here. That's why we're still here, and I have to give her good credit for it. I do.
I'm
What
like, next
about-
time she's got to bring a wig and just get frustrated every time you
Also,
don't stay on task.
I would like to say that I would also say that like 70 before we cut out that 72% of the chat that voted, which was 25 votes. So congratulations, chat, because there were more votes than people who are watching the show. And I am so freaking impressed with that. Okay. I don't know how that happens. But
Well,
that
I voted.
I voted, and
I
I'm not-
voted.
I had to go in and vote, but I'm not on YouTube.
Well,
So-
72% of you are great outdoors people, and you would
Oh, I'm an
shower
outdoor
or
person.
bathe outside. And I'm with you because I voted too. And that's
That's the whole
vote I
fun
would
of
do.
camping, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is, and it's refreshing, and you just feel like you feel a better clean, right? Like I don't know, you feel renewed in some way when you're
You're
doing
supposed
things
to get
outside.
out in nature.
Mhm. Yeah, well, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So let's all go out there and enjoy that moon in the solar eclipse that's coming up and all of
Lunar.
that, and have a great Halloween. I am streaming Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, so I
You
will see you
stream?
all.
Are you? Wait. Are you streaming twice tomorrow? Because aren't you doing the challenge too?
I am. Damn, this is her channel. It's
Wait.
Cassandra View. Like,
Is
I tell you,
Berillion okay? Do we need to be worried about him?
Cassandra, what'd you do with Brilliant?
I said you'll
Yes,
see him in
I
VC
am getting
later
up
tonight.
early tomorrow morning and reading short stories over on Culture Cats' channel. I don't have a link to put up, but I will post it on the community tab. Yep.
Well, because I remember you were supposed to go Thursday, but
Yeah.
then you posted.
Yes,
saying that
yes, because we Culture Cats wanted to move it, and Charlie and I agreed, and so we are. Yes, I'm going to set an alarm,
you gotta
Charlie.
remember, I'm also a mod, so I should know these things.
I know, and you're doing a damn good job because I didn't even mention. I'm gonna yes, I'm streaming on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and I'm not even telling you what I'm doing. But yeah, I'll be over on Culture Cats in the morning. Then I'll be on Bear and B at 7:00.
Charlie came in to make sure you
Yeah,
go
to remind me to set the alarm.
No,
Charlie,
he's telling you go to bed.
yeah, go to bed. Yeah, I know, Charlie. Set an alarm.
You're gonna have to call her, Charlie. You're gonna have to.
You know what? He's a good friend. He usually does if I have something in the morning because he knows I don't get up. So.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows. He knows.
Mm-hmm. No, he does. So that'll be over on Culture Cats' channel. And if you want to know where Culture Cats' channel is, it is listed right on my channel list on the first row. If you go to the arrow, if you're on your phone, it's past not Patrick the Great, but if you go past it, I put his culture cats a few more down, but it is there still.
Here, let me just.
Yeah. Oh, you can find it? Yeah, because I can't pull another link up. It's gonna close the stream on me. Like that's how bad the thing
Well,
just
can
like
you
it.
put Commander 401's chat up? Because that looks really fun.
Tomorrow afternoon or evening, I'm going to be playing some old public domain horror films and leaving a link to the panel in the chat. That sounds really cool. I didn't know you could do something like that, but that sounds really cool, Commander. Could
I'm good. Hold on.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
get it.
somebody grab a link because I would love that. But Commander also gets shared in the Discord, so like once her link comes up, it'll be there. Thank you. Is that Commander or Culture?
No,
That's
No,
Culture
that's
Cats.
Culture Cats.
Okay, so that's Katz's channel. And then hold on. I think wait a minute. I can grab it, Commander, because I've got right click. I've got right click here. Hold on.
That's what I was about to do. Go ahead if you're gonna.
I got it. I got it. Yep.
All right.
Here we go. Here's Commander's channel. I was able to right click it without bringing the whole stream down. Yay! Okay, there you go. So let's see what happens there tomorrow. But that sounds like fun, Commander. Thank you for letting us know about that. On that is Mousy. Are you streaming Sunday night also?
I see a live posted for Mousy.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay. But I don't see her typed in the chat, so I can't grab her. Okay, wait.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
I had it pulled up. Hold on. Let me.
Good, because you
Because I can just
You're
go
always
straight
like,
to Mousy.
I'm going to do it, and then it feels like it takes so much longer when they're like, "Can you put the link in? Link, put the link in," and you're like, "I'm trying."
Yeah, tomorrow night.
I almost
the
put in her
snails-
wish list. Whoops.
No, not that one. I mean, you
Put
could.
in Mousy's wish list into the chat.
Happy Halloween to Mousy.
There you go. Oh, and there you go. And the Mousy's streaming on Sunday. And then
I have to make sure I do clean my bathroom tonight since Juju didn't go live last night. I didn't clean it.
I know, right? Like it's like I was behind in fishing too because of that.
I'm like,
okay.
she's got me
No
thrown
pressure.
off.
I don't want to put any pressure.
Juju. No
You know
pressure,
what we
but I need to
did?
clean my bathroom.
We were watching a movie. You could have came and cleaned your bathroom while we watched that horror movie. It's supposed to be a psychological thriller horror movie from Iceland called Lamb, and it was quite disturbing.
I was actually too tired since I was up since 4. I was like, I don't feel like doing it.
It was like
I mean,
7.
we had fun watching it, but it was also a waste of time.
It was like what? Like there are no answers here. And then we went on the internet to try to find answers, and it was even worse.
And the director's like, "Listen, I don't have answers.
Yeah,
he just know."
Talked in
what
circles.
it
Like we should have talked about that tonight. Like that.
And if you, since I'm not clear. Like I'm not. It's not Cassandra View, but there is my channel.
Absolutely, I was just getting to that. That's her channel, and Mousies and Jujubee and all of and Always Create and Commander and everybody.
You gotta slow down. Hold on.
Purple is in the
Let me get
chat.
Drop all of the links.
Just drop all the links, people. Purple, you could drop your link if you'd like, if you're still there.
Oh wait, that's right. Purple, you're blue. Drop it yourself. Just kidding.
What I just want
Love you,
to say
Purple.
is everybody check out all the small creators. They're always a good time. They're always good fun. There's something different. There's something on YouTube for everybody. And everybody knows we support everybody. Like we can't be everywhere at once, but
there's no favorites.
There's no we just
except for
everybody.
I'm a little bit the favorite. No,
are you?
Yeah, you are definitely the favorite.
Oh no. Let's put her in last place. I can barely tolerate being around her anymore.
I know. You can barely tolerate being in my presence.
Like what the hell?
I don't know. Mousy might be the favorite. She's got a fishing game in Discord.
She does. Do you want one? Because anybody who plays can have.
No,
one.
I don't want a fishing game.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone tries to get you to start fishing, everyone on the internet, don't.
No, I'm
Don't
good.
start.
No. And don't Juju. She's gonna see like Mother Hen, like she's giving you good advice in here.
Addictive.
But can everybody just own up? Who got us all fishing? Raise your hand, because
You
it
did.
was Juju. No, it was
No,
Juju.
it was you.
You are the one who said there's this great fishing game that I play that I really like.
No,
And I was
no.
like, check it out. Mhm.
No, that's revisionist history.
Who was already up at like 300 when we started?
What occurred was I said, I apologize for mocking you for Owo because
of
I
the-
started fishing and I can't stop. And you said, I'm bringing fishing over here.
I did, because I did used to play it over at Quizzes Discord. I played for like a day or two and then I
Yeah.
stopped.
And then
so,
what's
yep,
occurred is fishing is,
obsessive.
well, and it's a lonely man's game. It's like solitaire, you know, like you just fish by yourself.
Right.
And what's occurred is Claire and I have made it into a competition with each other.
Have we? I don't know.
Oh, Claire, have we?
And I'm trying to catch
She just
up.
leaves her stats in my fishing stream. I mean, I don't think it's a
I didn't do
competition.
that. I did that the other day, but I didn't do it today. I didn't do it at all.
You were fishing in my stream, though.
I was today? Really? That was an accident.
12 times you went in there, and you're like, look
We'll
what I
blame
got.
Fish Nerd. We'll just
Hot
blame Fish
Todd.
Nerd.
Check it out, Juju.
I actually don't even know what level you're at. I wasn't checking up. I think I really
You
did
left
get
the
it done.
prestige window open for me.
I did.
Claire
Wait a minute. I was in the
has
wrong
no
stream.
recollection of this.
No,
Are you sure it was really Claire?
yeah, because
And
I
little
thought
do they know.
I thought I was in Bears, and I might have
Wait.
been in- they're right
Why
next
am
to
I
each other.
why am I on top? Why am I in Claire's
It's your
spot?
channel, like it's your
Jeez.
channel.
Yeah, because you're in charge of this stream.
Yeah,
You're the
and-
only one
How
keeping
can't
us
end
on
it though?
task.
Okay, that's true, and we're gonna end it before Juju like gets like if I was in there, Juju, I'm telling you, like I do go in there. She's right. The other day I went in there and I busted her balls like crazy, but today I actually wasn't trying to do that. I actually think I was in there by mistake because while I was talking on the phone, I was fishing, hitting the button, and I might have been in your stream instead of mine. So sorry, not sorry. Like
Yeah,
just
but
to-
then I went and left my stats in her stream, and she comes over and she goes, well, what am I looking at? I don't see anything impressive. What's going on here?
I didn't say that. I said, what do you want me to look at? I didn't say anything about that impressive stuff. Oh, talk about revisionist. All right, off stream. And people want it. Okay, we're yeah. I'll talk
Moral
to
of the
you.
story, don't start fishing.
Cassandra's like, I'm out of here. All
She
right, we're
just
going.
leaves.
She's like,
Just going to
that's it.
fish and
out.
smoke us
That's
both.
it. Yeah, that's it. Go fish. Okay. Anyway, good night, Mrs. Cassandra. Good night, everybody. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll see you around in the. Oh wait, she wants to say. Do you want to say good night? I thought maybe you just were like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I was like,
It booted me again. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. It was
Thank
fun.
you,
And thank you
everybody.
for having me. Good night.
Cassandra has
Thank
a
you.
great channel.
It's
She runs
Mousie's show now.
Cassandra
Mousy
runs.
It's
channel.
my show.
No, it's not. It's still Cassandra. She runs a good show. She's really good at it. I'm sorry, I'm not replacing her. She like kept me on task. Like she stays number one. All right, everybody. It's outro time. You could type in the chat. It's gonna go a long time
Bye.
because I love the music. I absolutely love the music. Thank you to everybody. Don't forget to like, share, comment. It does help the algorithm, and all of the small creators could use that support. So start hitting buttons, people. Do what
Click
you can
every
do.
link Mrs. C dropped.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. All right. See you later. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night, all.
Good night.
Happy
Night.
Halloween.
I'm Batman.